This week on Headlock'd, we get the jump on Night of Champions and attempt to fill out the rest of the card before WWE beats us to the punch. Let's lock up. So the saga of the Better for Business Bureau continues, leaving Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, Big Show, and Cody Rhodes abused by the Machine. And yet, nobody thought it was a good idea to unionize on the Labor Day episode? Either way, Night of Champions is our subject of discussion, and although I'll be doing a prediction show on Sunday, let's see if we can fill out the rest of the card right now. So what do we know so far? Well, Daniel Bryan will be facing Randy Orton for the WWE Championship. CM Punk will face Paul Heyman and Curtis Axel in a handicap elimination match, which, despite not being defended, does mean the Intercontinental Championship will be busy. ADR defends the WHC against RVD with @RRWWE by his side, and the Divas title will be defended in the potential clusterfuck that is the Fatal 4-Way match after the actual clusterfuck that was its setup on Raw. This leaves 2 championships left to defend, most notably the US title. Last week I mentioned how everyone else on Triple H's payroll is currently preoccupied, leaving corporate enemy number 3 to face off against the one member of the Shield left. This still seems to be the case, since Dean's surprise attack on Dolph Ziggler before Bully Ray came out only helped cement this mini-feud's place at Night of Champions. Now, I'm really looking forward to a match between these two, my only complaint being the lack of potentially great mic time. Here are 2 young, hungry up-and-comers, so good at promos they should have mics duct taped to their hands like 40 bottles on college kids. Sure, it's going to be a nice little match, but a war of words between these two could turn a good mid-card into a great one. Our other championship? 2 pennies with a condom logo on it. After revitalizing the tag team division for like a week, the Shield have barely defended the titles, focusing on their job as the Big Boss triplets instead. This is more or less what happens every time somebody wins the titles. Everyone jumps up saying, "Finally, we will revitalize the tag team division," which then leads to good matches centered around the tag team titles, but slows down into good tag team matches until the belts become an afterthought. The tag champs lose it to a new team, and everyone jumps up saying, "Finally, we will revitalize the tag team division." Lather, rinse, repeat. The original plan was for Show and Henry to be those revitalizers, but because of Mark Henry's hammy injury, it's a little difficult for him to do what he do. The Usos had a chance and looked strong in the ring with the Shield, but their storyline momentum seems to have stopped because they already had a shot. And just like the Divas division, nobody can get seconds until everyone gets a piece. 3MB and the Real Americans are out because a heel vs. heel match doesn't really help anybody here. And Los Matadores have not debuted yet, leaving 1 tag team left, the Prime Time Players. Obviously, the recent string of wins and the sudden face turn has a lot to do with Darren Young's very brave and very sudden coming out to TMZ at SummerSlam. But this push and this face turn were long overdue, and if this is what the WWE needed to see before they did it, then I'll take it. Also, WWE.com recently did an article pointing out that Titus O'Neil is dating Omarosa of reality TV fame. WWE loves their celebrity tie-ins. It's why David Otunga still has a job. David Otunga still has a job, right? It's only an extra added plus that the show she is most famously tied to happens to be headlined by WWE Hall of Famer and friend of McMahon's, Donald Trump. This all leads me to believe that the Primetime Players will be taking on the Shield for the tag team titles at Night of Champions. Heck, even if they lose, we can expect to see even more of this team in the near future. But if they win, we could jump up and say, "Finally, we will revitalize the tag team division," which will lead to good matches centered around the tag team belts, which will slow down into good matches. And there you have it. Now, I suspect we're going to hear the full Night of Champions card very soon. But what do you think? Are you excited to see more Primetime Players on TV? Do you feel another team is more worthy of a title shot? Then voice your opinions in the comment section below. Also, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with all your friends, and check out the home of Headlock'd, JuiceMakesSugar.com, the revolutionary force in smart market entertainment. My name is Noah Waterman. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, don't try this at home.
The team that he was facing tonight. He didn't know who he was facing. Well, the bell hasn't rung, so this is not a matchup. Dean Ambrose assaulting Ziggler. It started now.